A Loom of friends, and Ben Moosh, welcome to Bramble On, the show that recaps the most compelling plot points in any given episode of the interdimensionally popular face soap opera Love Among the Brambles. Today's show promises to be something of a yin-yanger, insomuch as we have some fantastic news and news that is anything but, with which we will start. Denizens of Gaia, planet Gaia in Dimension Q, have been placed in a time out and told to go to their rooms. As such, it has affected the way we are broadcast and affected a good many things. We won't get into all that on this show. We try not to politicize. However, we do send our thoughts to those in this predicament, not knowing when they will be allowed to have their dinner, if they're allowed to have their dinner before bed. On another note, a much more exciting and compelling note, this is the sort of commentary we're receiving from viewers. Erica Garcia, a student and Renaissance gal, says, "Well, just put me in rehab and throw away the key because I'm addicted to Bramble On. Being an Arbin, I'm on the side of the tree, of course." That naturally refers to the incident when a human motorist fell asleep at the wheel, ran off the road and into a tree, and the tree has threatened litigation. And this Arbin, Erica Garcia, is siding with the tree. We have another comment left for us. That's what they do. They leave short commentaries in the form of comments on our videos. And this one is from a pixie. She lives in a teacup. She's put all of the city of Paris, France, in a teacup, apparently. So she lives there. Her name is Cheryl Turner from Paris in a Cup. And this is what she had to say on the most recent episode of Bramble On. She wrote, "Wildly entertaining, terrifically addicting. Can't wait for the next installment." Now, we, of course, as in all things, have a choice. We can choose to believe she's referring to Love Among the Brambles. However, we choose to believe she is speaking specifically of this show, Bramble On. And so we shall. Bramble On, friends. Our producer is asking to be pet. One is not certain what that is about, but one will comply. I shall retrieve my notes with one hand as I pet the creature with the other, and again we will bramble on. One moment, please. Thank you for your patience. I am back. And it occurs to me, for those who are new to the show, perhaps we should give a little bit of introductory information for those who may not remember which of the compelling characters is which. The Viola is the ring's healer, Viola Bramble. Callalily, her sister. Slate, her brother. Brook, Slate's best friend. Jephrin is the human that witnessed Citron Bramble skinny dipping with her fey friends. Nanny Nettlebottom, the matriarch of the family. Old Milliam, the crotchety old wizened whittler, I suppose. Stalk, Viola's dearest friend, whom of course has been in love with her most of their lives. I mentioned a motorist, and that would be Dodd Hoskins, human. Anyone else I'm forgetting? Magnolia, she is a schemer, wonderful friends of, I'm not sure who. Is it Callalily? She's a part and parcel of the Bramble clan. Oh, and of course we have Prince Raffia, the blackguard who seeks to undo the Brambles and have them expunged. I believe that's all the introduction we need. What we are dealing with in episode 15.913, The Sober Truth. Sobering indeed. Viola faces a moral dilemma. Whether to help the Fawn Witch and risk going against Prince Raffia, thereby putting everyone she loves in danger. Callalily gets another chance. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Callalily's just a dear girl. Slate and Brook retrace their steps the night the ring was lost in Monte Cassino. In the light of sobriety, they learn they did several things that night of which they are not proud. And there is a chance Slate may have gotten married, while Brook may have pledged himself to a mob boss he met that night. Oh dear, well, you know the motto, what happens at Monte Cassino never happened. Jephrin, the human, invites Citron to an elven ball. Juniper becomes jealous and desperate to attend the ball too. Ah, yes, Juniper being one of Citron's good friends. Nanny Nettlebottom begins to slip away until visited by an old friend, specifically Milliam. My. Stalk scouts out the spider lairs. Oh, the spiders from last episode. Frightening indeed. And he weighs whether or not he should do as Katy asks. Katy did a leaf, the hand-sized creature for whom Stalk has fallen. She's asked him to expunge the spiders from the area as they killed her family, if one recalls correctly. And Milliam accompanies Dodd, the human, to look for Fae, and Milliam hides evidence of Fae activity as they go in an effort to disprove the existence of the Fae, thereby discrediting all that Dodd believes and to keep him from snooping any further. I realize I've been a bit distracted during today's episode. It was not only because of the rave reviews that I read earlier, but we have a little announcement to make. We now have Bramble On merchandise available. The logo for the latest poster of Love Among the Brambles, with the tagline, "Love is never without thorns," now in its 1768th Smash season in Dim Omicron. That has been available since our show began in Dim Q. We've created our producer, Molly, here. She produces all of the shows from the Academy that are aired in Dim Q, by the way. Very, very hard-working producer. She's created merchandise with a logo that says, "Keep calm and bramble on." The logo containing a red heart with brambles across it. Absolutely inspired. And it's now available through the Omni Academy. They are sponsoring us, and they have swaggery shop through a site called Cafe Press, and they've included us as one of the sections that you can go on, see the Keep Calm and Bramble On logo, click on it, and purchase it on a variety of wares, from what are called tea shirts. You are not required to drink tea while wearing them, by the way, to what are called mugs. No, you do not mug anyone. They do not mug you. You drink out of something called a mug. All of these have the Keep Calm and Bramble On logo. So as you can see, things are very exciting. Our success knows no bounds. I don't know what the Dim Q equivalent is for interdimensional shows receiving accolades and awards, but we expect many of those in future, and we will try to maintain our humility throughout our interstellar, interdimensional, unbridled success. This episode received a 3 mushroom rating. I believe we will wrap up with that. Molly seems to be requiring something. I'm not sure what. Perhaps it's part of my croissant. What is it, Molly? You have your own food. You get kibble. You don't need croissant. Oh. Friends, we will continue a moment longer, so as not to forget the all-important listener callers that are currently waiting on the lines. Caller number 1, do please let us know what's on your mind.
Slate's married? When did that supposedly happen? I'm getting so sick of these deleted scenes.
Oh, yes. Our caller mentions the deleted scenes. I am right there with you. I don't appreciate them. Then again, we wouldn't have our show pruned with impunity without them. However, they are a sticky wicket. That's all I'll say about that. Thank you for your thoughts. Caller number 2.
I'm getting pretty sick of the deleted scenes, especially because they always seem to involve Magnolia, who's one of my favorites, and we've been seeing less and less of her.
I see. More about the deleted scenes. Yes. We all agree. Delete. Bad.
Hi, it's Lady Sky again. It's been way too long since the show featured a ball. Do you have any idea what the theme will be this time? I want to plan a viewing party. I always plan a viewing party when the show includes a ball. Everybody dresses up. I really need to know what the theme is so I can plan. Hurry and give me an idea, please. Thanks. Bye.
I agree. The show does need a ball, especially in these difficult times for DimQ Gaia. Do I have any idea what the theme will be? I'm not privy currently to that sort of information. As you know, it is locked down. The cast, they have their mouths sewn shut. When they first get the scripts, they are not allowed to speak before and after the shooting of any given episode. It's in the contract. It's a rigorous approach. Some decry it. There have been protests. However, it works. There is nary a leak of content when it comes to Love Among the Brambles episodes. So one can argue either point there. Oh yes, as for planning, the moment we know, you will know. Now then, I can tell you with confidence to tune in next Plulum, when Viola takes a risk. Jephrin's fan base grows, and Dodd deals with delusions and disappointment. And with that, my friends, what can I say but keep calm and bramble on? Go to the cafe press shop.